My name is Jennifer Spencer, and I'm going to tell you about the life-changing event that happened when I was a sophomore in high school. I was probably about 15 years old, so that wasn't very long ago. And I know I'm still young as an 18-year-old, but I can tell already that this lesson is one that's going to stick with me and continue just to shape who I am today. So, to have a little prologue to what happened, leading up to that life-changing event was when I was second grade, so probably about 7 years old, I started feeling really sick. And that's not really the life-changing part. Um, Honestly, just I thought everyone dealt with it, so it was fine. It didn't really bother me until probably about like my sophomore year. And I went ahead and I told my parents that I wanted to go to the doctor and get it all checked out. Um, like I said, that's not the life-changing part. Everything ended up being fine. I just learned how to deal with it. But the life-changing part was when I started getting tests done, they ended up finding a tumor. So there's a tumor in my liver, and it ended up being, I think, taking up, they said, at least 3/4 of my liver, so it's a big majority. They were honestly quite scared that it was going to be cancer. So when they told me that as a 15-year-old, my mind just started buzzing. I had no idea what this meant. I was up to my neck in extracurricular activities, whether it be band, drama, choir. I found my friends there. I found comfort there. That's who I was beginning to identify myself as. And so I thought to God, like, what does this mean for me? What if I get taken out of drama? What if I get taken out of band? What if I get taken out of choir? What if I don't get to see my friends as much? What if I even get cancer so bad that it kills me? And in the midst of all those questions, God said, so what? And that was a really big lesson that I learned, is that no matter what happens in my life, that we have a sovereign God. It doesn't matter what gets taken away from me, what gets given to me, because all of it is a gift. My life is out of my control, and that's probably one of the most beautiful lessons I could have ever learned, is that my life doesn't go to what I planned it to be. Steve Saint, in his book Under the Spear, said that we're amateurs and that we're so immature when it comes to planning our own lives that really God, the master storyteller, is the only one who is capable of ever maintaining a life, and that we should trust in him. And reading that book now and looking back at my life, I see that the tumor, this cancer scare, is probably one of the best things that could have ever happened to me, because my life started turning towards God. I started seeing him for who he was, and that is a sovereign God. I always heard the word sovereign growing up, but honestly it didn't mean anything to me until my life was out of my control. And so just to reiterate, is that all of these things in my life leading up to this event was there to teach me that my life is out of my control, and that's okay. God is sovereign. He planned my life. I am exactly where and who he wants me to be. And that's probably the best comfort anyone could have.